We got a lot of excavators in stock at Messick's right now. KX030, 33s, bunch of 33s. 33 with a cab and an angle blade. That's a really nice machine. Bunch of little guys, 27s, 35s over there. Couple 40s. These 40s are nice, but they're big. '48. Bunch of 57s with cabs. Both sides, whole lot of 57s. And a bunch of 80s. But they got a stockpile of 57s. '48. Some more 40s, cab and no cab. 35 no cab. A lot of 33s with no cab. 33s without a cab must be popular. That is a really nice machine. All right, fuel mileage update from our trip to Messick's. 78 miles total, 15.0 mpg. So pretty good. It's starting to come up a little bit. Pretty happy with that. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Cabin View Ventures. So I'm back from Messick's, and I just put my first big investment into this firewood business. So I am not going to tell you guys what it is. I want you guys to comment. Tell me what you think I bought, and I want it down to the exact model, because I'm going to give you some hints here. I don't think it's going to be that hard to figure out, but before it arrives, which should be about 1 week from now, so it won't be long until you know what it is. So before it arrives, I want some guesses on what you guys think I bought. And I actually bought a couple things. I bought one big item and a couple small items, but I am really excited about this. You know, usually when you spend some money, you feel like, should I really have done that? I don't feel like that one bit. I can't wait for this stuff to arrive. I can't wait to put it to work. It is really going to save me some time, which I have been struggling with. So the spoiler alert, or the hint, I guess I'll give you guys, is it's not an excavator. So we looked at that KX033. That would be the perfect machine for me, but it's just not quite in the budget right now. I will buy one eventually, you know, maybe next year sometime if everything goes well. You know, I could really use one of them just for maintenance around my property, let alone the firewood business itself. So that is definitely something on my radar, and really hoping I can get one in here soon. But before then, I really need to focus on organizing the firewood business, getting things a little better set up where I can process wood faster, sell more firewood, and keep growing the firewood business. One thing I am learning along the way is just how all this is going to work. And I feel like I had it completely wrong. I first started the firewood business. I opened up that firewood stand in November of 2023. So it's not that long ago, 7 months ago. And right now, it is May of 2024. I am busier than I have ever been. So when I first started the firewood business, I just assumed, you know, wintertime is going to be the bulk of my sales. I'm going to spend, you know, my winter and spring cutting firewood to season for the next cold weather season, and I was wrong. This and maybe a lot of you guys that sell firewood are missing out on a big opportunity, because like I said, I am busier right now this spring than I was at any point all winter. That firewood stand is selling out completely almost every week. I've got a lot of repeat business. I've got a lot of new business. And maybe some of it is just word spreading, you know, about the firewood business I have here. But I just think that with the amount of people that go camping, the amount of people that have fire pits, and this is kind of the ideal time of year for that stuff, because it's not too hot yet, it's not cold anymore. You know, nighttime temperatures are usually in the upper 50s into the 60s, so actually beautiful weather to sit outside around a nice fire pit. But I think those people far outnumber the amount of people that use firewood to heat their homes, whether it's a wood stove or a fireplace. And not too many people want to sit outside in the wintertime when it's, you know, 30 degrees out and sit around the fire pit. I would, but you know, a lot of people don't want to do that. So I feel like right now, you know, the bulk of my sales are going to come in the spring, early part of summer, which, you know, when it gets really hot, I would expect this to slow down. I don't think there's going to be as many people camping when it's, you know, 80 degrees and humid at nighttime, or, you know, we hit that really hot July, August heat. So I think, you know, kind of spring until, you know, maybe through June. And then once we get into September and go through fall, I feel like those are going to be my busiest times of year for the firewood business. So that's what I'm seeing so far, but you know, I'm still collecting data. You know, I wanted to spend my first year really trying to figure this all out and, you know, kind of get a good process down, figure out how much firewood I need for each season, and then be ready to go next year. But right now, my needs are processing firewood and doing it as quickly as possible. I have a full-time job, I have 3 kids, I have a busy family life, a lot of family obligations, and I am spending almost every free minute of my time working on the firewood business, cutting firewood, splitting firewood, stacking firewood. So this is the one area that I need to speed up. And what I bought, I think is going to help me do that. I think it's actually going to cut my production time at least in half, if not more than that. So really, really excited to get this stuff here and put it to work. So like I said, in about a week, at least most of it should arrive. So it won't be long until you guys know what it is. But for the rest of today, I'm going to head out front to that big log pile I have. I just want to cut as much of that down as I can. Try to make a nice big pile of logs out there that I can just pick from and bring back here where I like to do my splitting, and see how much we can get done. So let's get to it. All right, we're already taking our first break because this Oregon power cut chain is terrible. This stuff, I wanted to try it out. Oh shoot, that's not gonna work. I'll be back. I gotta get a different chain tool. This stuff, I wanted to try it out. It's a little bit cheaper than the steel chains I run, but this stuff, it doesn't sharpen well. It loosens, it stretches out a lot. I mean, I put this chain on a little bit tight and it's still stretched out a ton. I mean, I only cut a couple logs and this thing's already about to fall off the bar. So, hate this chain, not buying it ever again. Doesn't sharpen well, stretches out way too much. It's junk. All right, we put a pretty big dent in that pile of logs today. This is everything we got split up. You can see I've got, you know, really maybe one more good day left of cutting and I can get the rest of this pile cut up. We got a pile up here. We got a small pile over here. It's getting there. Now we just have a whole lot of splitting to do. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap things up for today. We got a lot of firewood cut up. We got a whole lot of splitting to do. I got a storm rolling in right now, so it's just starting to rain. I want to get the old splitter covered up here, hint, hint, and I will see you guys on the next one.